Hey guys, hope you're having a good Wednesday. It's wet as per usual here in the UK. We all just seem to have consistent and constant rain at the moment, but then I guess we are coming into winter, so what can we expect? I just wanted to just touch on what's happened over the last day or so with regard Armchair's channel and the Rusak's request for him to stop. Now, I find this whole situation rather tragic. The fact that we are here now, just over a year into this case, into this tragedy, and we're at a situation now where Shanann's family are begging somebody to stop, and that person is now trying to cloud the whole thing in mystery and questioning the whole fact that it may not be Frank Rusak's account. I find it a classic case of what you would call deflection. It's like, don't look at me, look at everybody else that's doing wrong. The simple fact is, Alan, that Frank Rusak has asked you to stop. He hasn't asked other people to stop. He's asked you. Yes, other people talk about the case, make movies about the case like Lifetime have, and there's documentaries. The difference is these tend to be one-off documentaries, don't they? They may be like once every 6 months, year. You have made video after video after video after video, probably 500 videos about this case, day after day after day, about possible accomplices, about this, about that. You've just gone on and on. You've built your whole channel based around this case. You've built it off of somebody else's tragedy. You can't deny that. That is fact. That's there for all to see. You've only got to go look through your channel, all your videos, your past videos. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. I mean, okay, yes, you were the first person to make the video about the shadow. Well done. Great. That's in the past now. It's done. You know, it seems to give you a false sense of who you are. You're just a creator, a YouTube creator like all of us. You seem to think you're some kind of mastermind detective on the case. You made a video about something that a lot of other people saw. That's it. Ultimately, what did it lead to? A more horrific story that we had, the family and everybody had to find out about the children. But what you're doing now is you're just opening salt, putting salt in people's wounds, in the family's wounds. You have been asked publicly, not privately, you've been asked publicly to stop by Frank. This is Shanann's father. I quote, "When is enough? Leave my family alone. Enough already. Get on with your life." What is it about that statement that you don't understand? It's pretty clear to me, and now you try and cloud this whole thing in suspicion that it may not be Frank's account, that it may be Rebecca W. I know for a fact that's Rebecca W. account is real. Frank's account's real. Everybody knows that. And it's not gone unnoticed that Frank's been real when he's been promoting Sandy's book or when he's been saying nice things on your channel. All of a sudden he's real then, isn't he? But now you're being asked to stop. No. Now it's all shrouded in mystery, isn't it? Deflection technique, that's what you're doing. You're trying to cloud the whole thing. You're trying to say, don't look at me, look at all the others. Look at all the others that are making films about the case, talking about the case. Yes, people talk about the case, but they talk about the facts. Well, they talk about it now and then. They don't do video after video. hundreds and hundreds of videos about what? What are you trying to solve? What? Justice for Shanann? The case is solved. No one, nobody is going to be questioned. It's not going to happen. It's over. You've now got this Oxygen Programme documentary coming up on December 7th, I think it is. Investigators from the case are going to be talking on there about the case. Do you think they would be talking about the case if they were still after somebody? No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't. You've been asked by the family in public to stop. I would be amazed and appalled if you choose to carry on. Pride comes before a fall, just remember that. That's a piece of advice for you. Me personally, okay? I speak to somebody who is very close to Chris Watts, who speaks to Chris Watts quite regularly. There's things I know about Chris that I could bring out. I could bring out on my channel now. But I won't, because the time's not right at the moment to do that. And I don't know if people want to hear it. I don't know if it's the right thing to do. I don't know if my subscribers want to hear it. I'll find out from them if they want to hear it. But I'm certainly not going to try and build my whole channel and rake the money in from it. And that's the difference. It's fine. It's one thing making money. It's how you make the money, isn't it? I think that's what a lot of people have a problem with. Is it a coincidence that all these channels are coming out against you? Is that a coincidence? People from all different walks of life, different countries. Is it a coincidence this has been going on for so long? No, it's not. And then you'll try and say, oh, it's because I'm close to the truth. Well, you were close to the truth with your red car theory and everything. That's out there now. What's happening with that? Nothing. Nothing will happen. Nothing will happen, folks. Trust me, nothing. It's nothing but conspiracy, gossip, and false rumours. And that's one thing that Frank asked everybody to stop when he went on TV. Stop the conspiracy, stop the false rumours. But you haven't. You've just carried on, and you're just making it worse and worse and worse. The whole situation is tragic, and it doesn't need to be this way. You are dragging it on, and you are making it a misery for the family. So I ask you, please, just look yourself in the mirror. Think about what you're doing. You're not helping anybody anymore. You're not helping the family. You are only helping yourself. And people are starting to wake up to that, and I'm glad they are, because we've been on about it for months. There's very, very few channels now that are bashing Shanann or bashing the family, which is great. But it's just your channel, Alan, that's shamelessly continuing to profit off of this case, to profit off of Shanann and her babies that people are having a problem with. Do you really want Shanann's and her baby's legacy to be a dollar sign, to be about money, to be about emojis, subscriptions? Because that is what you are making it. And for that you ought to be ashamed, to be perfectly honest. Well, that's all I got to say. Well, I hope you hear this video, and I hope you hear what I have to say, because I am giving you some advice, and I really think you should listen to it.